In this section, we'll discuss some advanced Kotlin language features that will help us to improve our functional style code. We will take a look at sealed classes, pattern matching, algebraic data types, and coroutines. Let's go straight to the first video, sealed classes. In this video, we'll talk about sealed classes and how combining sealed classes and one expression we could achieve better code quality. Sealed classes is Kotlin language feature that used for representing restricted class hierarchies. When a value can have one of the types from a limited set, but can't have any other type. You could think about sealed classes like more advanced enums. Let's see how we could implement it in Kotlin. First of all, sealed class we could define as any other class, but we'll need to use sealed keyword. Sealed class would be equivalent to abstract class. Let's create a name for this class. Let's call it state. For representation of our UI, for example, inside the state, we could define all the classes that will inherit from it, like error, success, and loading, for example. Done. Now we have sealed class state and 3 implementations of it. Now let's see how we could implement it a bit differently. If you use some mathematic operations, you could define sealed class like this. Now, instead of class keyword, we will use object that will represent a single state of a class. Here you can see we implemented plus and minus operations as an object. It means that every time we will use plus or minus, it would be a single object with no additional allocations. But in our previous example state, every time we create error, we will be creating a new class. Also, we could combine this approach inside a single sealed class. I hope you remember the optional monad that we used previously. In optional, for example, we could define class sum with a value and object none. It will help us to save some memory when we will use the none object, because it would be created only once. That's all for now.